Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Astral Diaries. Beautiful day, fall. Um, nice day. You know, guys, let's do a video about a topic that I've been wanting to do for a while. In fact, I touched on it a little bit on when I did my 12 questions for Darius year, right? I think this was my question number 12. This channel, Astral Diaries, is dedicated to astral projection, OBE experiences, lessons, tips, mistakes. If you want to support the channel, like, share, subscribe. Financially, buy me coffee is the only way you can support the channel. It's a donation system. So, all right, guys, what I wanted to talk about is a topic that almost nobody has talked about. Like, I even researched it. I saw some woman kind of touched on it. Her explanation wasn't the best. So here it is, man. I've never seen a video about this topic. And it's like everybody experiences, nobody talks about it. It's the weirdest thing. I've had this kind of discussion with friends, you know, this woman I was dating, and I was trying to get her to... Here's what I'm talking about, guys. What we see before we go to bed. When you're asleep, going to sleep, eyes shut, all those images that start flying, right? And they're like the weirdest things. It could be like a little lady with a stroller, you know, they're pushing a baby through like a park like this, or like some weird alien looking things right out of Avatar, even weirder than Avatar, or like a flying toaster, or like just some crazy things that kind of emerge and fade away. And if you pay close attention, after a while, I don't know if you're old enough, like in the 90s, if you remember those kind of pictures that if you stared enough, they would kind of turn into a 3D. Almost like that. Like, this is what I was trying to do, make this woman, the woman that I was dating. I was trying to, I don't know if she could relate to what I'm talking. That's why I want to make this video. If, you know, am I the only one? Or I'm sure everybody experiences this. I was trying to get her to do this. I was like, just pay attention. You know, as we were going to bed, it was nighttime. I was like, just close your eyes, just pay attention to all the little images that start floating. And if you kind of just keep staring at it, then it literally becomes as real as my screen, guys. Sometimes I've experienced where I'm just kind of walking on the sidewalks, and there's buildings, there's people, there's like just random things, like little groups of people, you know, like all this stuff. Also, like if you come back from like a crowded place, you know, like a night out, there's people, crowded, drinks, you know, you close your eyes, you still see them, something like that. And also we experience this in the mornings too, the word I can't say, Hypnagogic or whatever, I can't say the word, guys. It's that state that we're in, similar, you know. So what I wanted to do was, what is going on here? Is this created by the mind, or something with the eye system, the eyelids, the eye system, and the brain is picking it up? Or it's being created by the brain and the eyes picking it up, or a combination of two? So physically what's going on? And then spirituality wise, this is why I asked this during my question for Darius, is where does this fall when it comes to spirituality, OBE, astral projection, dreams? Are we looking at like different realities, different dimensions, different lifetimes? Or this is just some creation, some imagination? So where does that fall? Like, for example, this was my question number 12 for somebody like Darius. No one asked him this. What does he think of this? What is going on? Where does this fall into as far as the way he sees things, you know, the different dimensions, and the way he, basically his view when it comes to this stuff? What would be his explanation? So when I was able to, as I was trying to access my deceased cat through an OBE astral projection, one morning during that time, I felt my cat right on my chest. Now, my current living cat sits on my chest in the morning too, basically meows in my face. But I could feel this cat right on my chest and see him. And I actually like started to like petting him and stuff like that. So that's kind of like that morning state, you know. So that's one experience that was really strong and weird. The other one was that This is even before I got back to astral projection OB, when my father was alive, and I even told him about it. Was in the morning in that state, not only I could see things, but I felt I was there for a couple of seconds. Like there was a situation where there's like people in a circle in like futuristic outfit, like almost spacesuits, and I was there for like a second, and then I lost it. So that's something that happened to me once when I was in that state. The last thing I wanted to say was, again, around the idea of what is going on here. So, you know, it gets as clear as a TV screen, especially like more in the mornings. Same thing with nights. If you just kind of focus, let the images kind of float. And I'm talking like some weird, the closest thing I can say is like some of these AI videos, you know, if you watch like really weird things, that's the close comparison. But AI videos are probably like very clear and vivid because, you know, they're like actual videos you're looking at. But that's the closest comparison I can give him. The other thing I want to say was in relation to OBE, astral projection, and stuff like that, what we see is not in a 3D, it's like watching in a TV screen. So, but when we're in an OBE, astral projection dream state, we're in it. So in a 3D, so is that kind of like, as I'm thinking about this, when we see these images, like when at the TV screen, it's just another level, and then, but when we're actually in a full-blown experience, we're actually entering it in a 3D, you know, setting. So that's kind of like, I just want to throw it out to you guys, the topic that almost I've not seen a single video, guys. I saw some woman, like I said, talked about it, try to explain it. There wasn't the best explanation, so I want to make a video, throw it out, see what you guys think about it, and also share your experiences. Like I'm saying, like before going to bed, if you just shut your eyes and just let those images just fly. It's just some of the weirdest thing, the things that you can't even describe with words. And that's probably why people don't talk about it, because they're very hard to describe what you see. Try it tonight. And then same thing in the mornings when you're kind of half asleep, half awake, and just I literally see with your eyes closed, but I don't see my room. I see things that are like a TV screen, just things moving, people, just like little sidewalks and stuff like that. So that's it, guys. Just want to throw that out. Astro Diaries channel dedicated to astral projection OBs. Also random topics like this. If you want to support the channel, please like, share, subscribe. Financially, buy me coffee. See you guys on the next one.